We should be live. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Churd, Sam streaming. I didn't think it was possible. And Evil. Damn, Evil. It's been a long time. How's it going? I'm showing a black screen. Okay, we're good. And we're good, I think. Let's see. It's not going. Interesting. Good morning, everybody. Hold on one second. Okay, we are actually good. I don't know what that was. All right, what's up? CPU Robert, how's it going? Frankites, John, let's be real, dog. One of us is a loser, and one of us spent $600 in Rebirth of Souls. So I don't know who we're pointing at here. Reza, hello. Abdo, Joker, Kevin, everybody, welcome in. Good morning, depending on where you are. Nope. Late as per tradition, Churd. As per tradition. Ban John for real. John, the people are rioting against you. He might have spent money, but at least John isn't bald. That's crazy, Joel. That's crazy. Really? Has anybody seen a picture of John? Do we know John's not bald? Because I don't know that. And I think maybe he's gaslighting us. What's up, Grizzly Dragon? Do better. I'll try my best. Is everybody excited? Today is the day for Rebirth of Souls. Some people are already playing it, which is crazy. Could never be me, though. Not lucky enough. The game comes out 30 minutes after I have to start work. So no fun for me today. Instead, we're going to be making a tier list. The ultimate pre-launch tier list of Rebirth of Souls. Now, there's going to be rules, okay? We're going to go only off of official videos. So any sort of leaked videos or content, we're not going to go off of. We're not going to watch it. That's invalid, okay? I have queued up all the character release trailers so we can go based off of that. Immediately what I'm thinking, though, something like base Ichigo is not going to be very good. He's going to be your middle of the road, no problem. Like, he's probably going to be a C-tier beginner character, you know? My bro guys didn't pre-order, gonna have to wait. Damn, Robert. Chad is obviously number one because Chad, I kind of agree with that. You know, look at the list right now. S is for Stark. A is for Aizen. B would have been for Baragon, but Baragon's not even in the game. So it's crazy. Is it a playlist? Yes, we do. We're going to have Sam making the worst tier. No, this is going to be, you guys are going to be so impressed. Stark and Shunsui obviously S tier because they start with S, Omar, so that makes the most sense. That's how it goes. All right, we're going to kick it off. This is the very first one. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This is the base level Ichigo Kurosaki trailer, okay? Let's go theater mode here. I think this is going to be very middle of the road. We're not going to be impressed, right? A for eyes. That's out. Zero. What's up, dog? Welcome. So you can see, listen, you know, a pro. Here's my background with qualifications. I played a fuck ton of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm full burst. All right, that's all I got to my name here. I'm looking at Ichigo. He's looking a little slow. All right. I miss you too, Zero. Welcome. Alpha Gator Studio, welcome. This is going to be the classic. Like, there's always one character that is the base level. Like, this is what you train on. This is where you're going to learn the basics. That's going to be this Ichigo. Although I fucking love that visored, hollow Ichigo. I forgot they announced the DLC. They have not announced DLC characters yet for the game. That is not a thing. So I feel like he's the one that we have probably seen the most of because we got the initial... Let's see if this video is it. Here you go. Because I was going to say we got the initial trailer with him fighting Byakuya. What's up, Gen 5 Pro? I think that Ichigo is going to be super basic. Like, there's going to be nothing special to it. Sam, if you need to see the full gameplay breakdown, you go to the website. There's hidden things they didn't show but in the gameplay. All right. Here, well, let's go. That's a great idea. Let's go to Resource of Souls. We'll pull up the characters as well, and then we'll look at them from there. So here's base level Ichigo, right? Ease of use, simple ease of use. Here's his stat level, right? I mean, No TLDR guide. What am I banned or something? For some reason, my screen is black. Caprino, you shouldn't be. A short-range fighter who excels in melee combat with a rushdown. He could be potentially pretty good, right? Here's exactly what we'll do. We'll just click on the video here, and then it's easy peasy. Okay, I was just telling my friend about it. It comes with the version I got, Ultimate Edition. Was telling him who's in the bundle. Guys, we need to override the hate Rebirth of Souls is getting. What hate is Rebirth of Souls getting? What could they possibly be hating on already? The Bleach game is like Tekken mixed with Soul Calibur. I really agree with that, Kevin. I really think from what we've seen, that's what it's looking like. Basic step, quick, awakened. Bankai, hyper speed, can you keep up? Damn, so it has all the moves in here as well. Okay, so I think Ichigo is going to be super run of the mill. Like it is like 4 loud guys hitting a Bleach. It's not that much. Yeah, I don't think it's that much either. You just got to let people, let them do their thing, man. What does it matter to us? The game's like, wink, wink. The game's not even out yet.
Do you want to fight?
Man, my computer hates this trailer for some reason. It's having a meltdown. I wonder why that is.
Cutting down 1 gauge of reishi decreases your opponent's kompaku.
I mean, the Ichigo is popping off in this trailer, though. He's going really fast.
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kikon move and destroy several of your opponent's kompaku.
I kind of like this. Unleash your Kikon move and destroy.
And win the game. Too easy. What? Did you really think you could defeat me?
So here's my take on the UI, right? Let's go back here. I'm going to compare this like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, okay? This is like your Ultimate Awakening gauge. This is like your special move gauge. Who's narrating this trailer? I have no idea. The voice is kind of good, though. I kind of fuck with it. It's nice to see Sam live again. Thank you, John. It might be the playlist. It might be, yeah. I think it's trying to load everything all at the same time, and my computer's having a little bit of a meltdown. But like tomorrow, we have like 20 mods. It could be. It could be. Does anyone know if the 1,000 Blood War skins can be bought separately? I would assume the 1,000 Blood War skins can be bought separately. It's just you get them guaranteed. What's that, Chinny Chin? Okay. By the hair of my Chinny Chin Chin, welcome. Sam, buy me the game. You should really be asking that shirt is John. All right. So there's a couple characters. So obviously I'm going to be playing Stark. I'm going to be playing the fuck out of Stark. What's up, Mega Space Waffles?
You can also activate reverse action.
Okay, so it's the reverse action.
Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So it's kind of, okay, so maybe it's more like the X Factor. Do you guys remember Marvel vs. Capcom 3? You activate the X Factor and then you do more damage while you have it activated. I watched the dude who's live streaming the story mode, TBH. Damn! How are people already playing? How are people? I guess it's some sort of time zone trickery, right? John is Miss Rebirth of Souls after all. Correct, he is. That's John. Stark looks fun. Dude, a little bit that I watched of Stark from like his character reveal trailer, and then somebody was posting some moves. Stark doesn't look incredible. He looks more fun in his base, like non-awakening mode. Sam, you should play Ikaku. Why should I play Ikaku, Alligator? Explain it. Why should I play Ikaku? The combos people have already made are so sick. Yeah, and I guess a lot of the videos that they've been showing are playing in like your basic controls mode. So we've not even seen the people playing in the really hardcore fighting mode. I just spilled water all over everywhere. They have leaked copies or they changed it to New Zealand on Xbox. Okay. Kind of wish Stark started with 2 swords or with swords and went into guns. I agree with that. I was really hoping for some base level because you think about it, like, listen, apply this to Bleach Brave Souls for Stark, right? We've gotten 2 versions of this Stark now where he hand in the pants, super chill, shooting Saros nonstop. Bow, 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 bow. And then it should go Stark that level into the guns, and then he can use the wolves with the guns. You know, hey, it is Stark be spinning and posing every shot he's firing. Yeah. It's like the guys who they create their own video fighting and they're constantly doing the spin moves. That's Stark in Bleach Rebirth of Souls.
It's a battle. Accumulated power brings you to an awakened state.
Byakuya looks like he's going to be really fun to play. So, like, Byakuya is someone that I really want to play as well. Aizen, of course, I really want to play. You know who looks really boring is Kaien. Kaien does not look fun. They posted that video of Kaien fighting against Uryu. Kaien looked like he had no moves, man. They didn't even know what he could do for Kaien.
I'm not done yet.
All right, let's see this Ichigo in the Awakening.
This is my body.
We love Johnny's voice, by the way. Shout out Johnny Young Bosch.
Let's just start over. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it into one big strong.
All right, I've seen enough. I've seen enough of this character. Base level Ichigo. Who's going to be the most toxic? I actually have an answer for you. This is going to go right in the C tier. It's going to be straight up in the C tier. I don't think there's anything else that you could say about it. It's going to be your basic level training character. Who's going to be the most toxic? Well, depending on how it works, okay, I think Tosen can be up there. Depending on how his ability works, Tosen, any of the characters that have really big awakenings, right? It's going to be Komamura, Renji. I don't know how they're going to adapt that, right? And I think by default, you're going to have broken characters. And I think the broken characters is going to be Aizen. It's going to be Final Mugetsu Ichigo, or Dangai Ichigo, whatever you want to call him. They're going to be probably the super broken characters, and they're going to slowly get taken back down just because that's how it goes. They're like the in-game characters. Then we'll go from there. I saw a clip of someone playing Nnoitra in the Awakening mode when he has all of his sights. It was crazy. It was really crazy. Give Nell a fair rank. I'm going to go through all of them. So I have them all queued up. All right, you guys ready? We're going to go Rukia next. I just don't know where Rukia is going to fall on this trailer, you know? I think Rukia doesn't really get baller status until she gets her Bankai, right? Sajin is going to be much of a toxic character because he loses his abilities after he loses his awakening. Oh, damn. Renji will be toxic with that long-range combo shit. Renji's going to be tough to get really close to. She's got Shakaho. I mean, that is a classic Bleach move. Byakuya. Does she jump back every time she does Byakuya? Because that could be pretty fucking good. You come up to attack her, she does Byakuya and jumps back every single time. Release while stepping backwards. How annoying would it be? You're trying to hit Rukia. She's jumping back constantly. So far, she's all Hado. So she's going to be like a fucking ranged character of all people. Okay. I mean, she looks... From the character awakening trailer, she looks pretty fucking good. Like, that's crazy. She looks really fast and really ranged. So what is she in? She's number 4 in speed. She's well-rounded, though. 4, 3, 3, 3, and then 1, 2. That's really well-rounded. So she has 3 Hados, basic flash attack, special attack. Then she still keeps Shakaho. That's the classic Bleach move. And then they go from there. Say, I'm glad to see you praise my wife. Well, of course, hey, Rukia deserves it. Rukia is going to be very jumpy. That's partial Hakuren, partial Tsukishiro, and then it goes from there. I think she could be very good. She seemed like, watch when she awakens again. She's fast as fuck. Like, watch her just clown on Renji here. Look at her go. That is so fast. I would be so... Look at her in the... Dude, did you see that top left where she's just unleashing a mega combo up here? Look at this. That's crazy. I think Rukia is going to be very good. I think she's going to be super good. I almost am willing to give her an A tier. Like, that's crazy. Sam, click on the SP Awaken moves. Oh, shit. Okay, John. I see we're cooking. So this is, okay, so this is interesting to see how it works. He sidestepped and still got hit by it. I think she's gonna be pretty fucking good. All right, we're cooking here. Rukia is definitely gonna be mean. All right, I'm still new to Bleach. I think Rukia is as good and experienced as the captain. Well, I mean, yeah, I would say that. I'd say Rukia and Renji both, right? Any character is good. It's gonna come to how much you're willing to invest. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some characters by default that have a worse kit, right? That's just how it works in fighting games. But yeah, she's gonna be good. All right, Uryu's next. Now, outside of this, I saw a video of Uryu fighting Kaien. Uryu's awakening seems really, really good. Really good. So let's take a look here at the character awakening trailer. I met this voice actor, by the way. I have his signature. Shout out. Fires an arrow forward if the arrow hits the opponent. So he has a follow-up move, basically. By holding Seal Schneider, Uryu absorbs an opponent's attack. So he has a counter. Every character... Flex? You looking for the beach? It's over there. Okay, so the awakening seems really good. Uryu enhances his damage output and the amount of spiritual pressure that he can acquire, making it easier to use a spiritual pressure move. He seems really, really good. I think by default, any character with a reawakening is instantly going to be better than the other characters. I just think that's how it's going to be. Uryu is a high A, low S. Sam, who do you think is going to be the hardest character to master? Who do you think will be a joke character besides Chad? Hardest character to master? I don't know. I could see Yoruichi being a really hard character. I think his reawakening, if also, reawakenings, if they have them, I think they're instantly it's like a bonus above all other characters that they have a reawakening. So he's fairly challenging to use. He's a 3-star. Stark because of Stark because you have to manage the resources. 1, 3, 5, 4. Damn. Range 5, technique 4. So awakened, we don't know much about it aside from that. So this is the regular one. Then he reawakens, and in reawakening mode, he becomes a menace. All right. I saw the video of him fighting Kaien. He becomes absolutely a fucking menace in reawakening mode. Oh, sorry. Urahara hasn't found that one. Okay. I think Uryu by default. Listen, we're going to have to draw a line in the sand here. If they have a reawakening, they're going up here. Like it is what it is. That's how it's going to go. We can't give them anything else aside from that. So reawakening, immediately A or S tier. Okay. We're going to go S tier for Uryu. Just the range is going to be crazy. I think it is what it has to be. You think this game is worth $100? I think that's up to you to decide. I think it's definitely worth the $60. I definitely think that is what it is. Uryu is going to be SS. Uryu's going to make me want to delete the game. I have seen those. Zoning isn't as broken as you think it would be. Okay, that's good though. That's good. He's the only pure range character. I think so because even Stark pulls out his sword at one point. So I would assume he is the only range character. Overrated? I don't think so. I think Uryu is going to be a fucking menace. I just think that is what it's going to be. I think Uryu is going to be insane. All right. Let's go to the next one now and see. Sorry, I'm trying to dual wield here. Hopefully, he doesn't start playing myself. All right, on to the next one. The next person up on the block, I believe, is Byakuya. Yep. What if anybody has posted Uryu combos yet? Oh, I'm sure. You also SS tier? Sam. Thank you, Omar. That is so kind. Soul Reaper of Death, 13 core. I think Byakuya is going to also be a middle range character, but he looks really fun to play. I really want to play Byakuya. But I bet Byakuya is going to be true to form, where if somebody gets really close to you, you're going to have a bad time. So the switch between seal and release forms that when used properly will maintain a distance advantage. Attacking from all directions with an invisible blade. He has a counter as well. We love counters. I want to go back and see that first one. Technique that switches. I want to see the spear suppression wave. Okay. Attacking from all directions with an invisible blade. Changes depending on Senbon Zakura. In the release form, it draws in the opponents, while in the sealed form. So he basically has almighty push. All right. We're looking at Byakuya with an almighty push here, where he can either suck you in like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or he's going to fucking blast you away and you're going to have no idea. What is my birth month? My birth month is April. My birthday is coming up.
Are you prepared?
Here we go. You got to play him just for the Bankai. Like, that's just going to be crazy. As a form, and so Senbon Zakura no longer changes, and it strengthens Byakuya's mid to long range techniques, but weakens close combat. Yikes. So if you can keep them zoned out, you're fine. But anything outside of that, you're screwed. That's crazy. We need a Cecil mod. Oh, I agree. I agree. Cecil mod would be perfect. Let's see how it goes. Sorry for but I saw a picture of Tita Kubo for the first time, and I said, dang, bro. Said we do a stream tomorrow. I will do a stream tomorrow for the game. I just unfortunately work all night tonight. It's hard to tell based off of just that gameplay. I think he's going to be a solid character. Fight me. I'll fight whoever wants to fight tomorrow, dog. You guys will have a whole day of training on me. So let's see. He's fairly challenging to use. His range is super fucking high. His technique is super high. So he really has the same stats as Uryu. That's interesting. You can always search Byakuya versus Rukia. So we have some moves. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's black. Sorry, Kami. I was trying to fix that. I have no fucking idea what's happening. But we're live on YouTube as well, if you want to pop over there. You think an S tier? An S tier for Byakuya? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think he's probably, I would put him in a B tier. I think if his Bankai really does what it says it does, and it creates you at a weakened state when somebody's super close to you, that's going to be fucking tough. We need a Cecil mod. Hey, I agree. Fucking Cecil's the GOAT, dude. I'm going with Byakuya. Byakuya looks really cool to play. I love Senbon Zakura. I think it's one of the coldest moves in all of Bleach. Am I doing the same thing? I can't figure out. That's weird. I do not know why, Copycat. This is a brand new computer. Have you guys seen the setup, by the way? Look at this. Let me give you a tour. Welcome to my setup, everybody. I don't know if you guys can see this. So we got club outside exclusives on the wall now. You can see I'm not finished setting up. I got a couple more things to hang up here. Nice shirt. Thank you. I got to get a frame for this boy right here. This is a sick piece. I got it at a local little art exhibit down here. Really dig it. It's got all the characters up here. It's part of the hair. Look at that. We love that. We love that. I got a couple of manga panels. I don't know where I'm going to put these boys yet, but I'm still working on hanging these boys up. Look at this. Speak of the devil, Byakuya. Look at this. Rukia, or not Rukia, Renji asking Ichigo to save Rukia. And then, of course, damn, Ichigo looking good. Damn. You know what I just realized? Wait a damn second. You know what I just realized? There's more stuff in here. You need the Ichigo rug? Hey, link it to me. Link me the Ichigo rug. I thought this was one picture that I bought. Dude, I thought it was just one. That's fucking sick. All right. The more you know, guys. The more you know. So who do I have on the rest of this? So let's look at the Byakuya one, you know? Nell is boring. Damn, that's crazy. Did you find the Nell figure that you were talking about? No, I have not. Unrelated, but have you seen the Soul Resonance beta gameplay? I have, and I actually played Soul Resonance in the alpha. I played Soul Resonance. So I've already played it. Game is very good. All right, next one. What a weird, like, I'm getting whiplashed here. Like, here's Byakuya, right? And then it goes straight to an image of Zommari getting blasted. I was so confused. I thought getting any Bleach Funko Pops. Okay, gentlemen, people, I hope you guys can hear me well. I hate Funko Pops. I think Funko Pops are the bane of existence. I think they're the most low effort thing that you could ever do or get. I hate Funko Pops. I think they're ugly as hell. If I could, I would fucking boot them all to space. Like, they are the ugliest fucking black beady-eyed things I've ever seen in my life. I would stomp them out of existence if I was given the chance. If I had 3 wishes from a genie, I would get rid of all sea life. Fuck the sea life. Then number 2, I would get rid of all Funkos. It'd be gone, right? Erasing from existence. All right. Anyways, we got more Club Outside stuff here. This is a Club Outside print. This is a Club Outside print. I have more prints, okay? I have more. So look at this. I didn't have spot for these, but we got more Ichigo prints looking fly. I think I might put them on this wall right here, but my wall's really starting to look like an Ichigo shrine. So I don't know what I can do about that. This is super fucking cool. You guys can't see it. You guys can't see it. But that's number 69 out of 200 right there, boys. Number 69 out of 200. Then the rest of it is just more Club Outside stuff. Ichigo versus Fishbone D, okay? Then we have Aizen looking fly on this wall up here. King Bargon on the very top, right next to the old man Yamamoto. You gotta love it. I have more stuff to hang up, but I ran out of spots. All right, thank you. That's been my TED Talk. I gotta go back to work, but before leaving, all hail Chad, S tier. Could never see him losing. See you guys back in the Discord. Later, Joel. Have a good day at work. All right, back to our work, boys. Byakuya, easily B tier. B for Byakuya. Now we're going to Yoruichi, followed by the Lord and Savior Chad. From Yoruichi, from what we've already seen, she's so fucking quick. I think Yoruichi, she's gonna be on one of the sides, so she's gonna be either tip-top character, best character you've ever seen, or she's gonna be really bad. I'm leaning towards she's gonna be really fucking good.
Well, let's get started.
I think she's someone that you're really not expecting to be really good, but I think she's gonna be really, really good. Do you guys remember in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, Minato? A fucking menace. A menace of a character.
You can't catch me.
So she also, it's interesting that like all of the original characters, they have like this counter move, you know? Her and Soi Fon are gonna be a problem. Sam, are you Canadian? I am a real American. That's me.
Don't look away.
Both an offensive and counter ability determined by holding the input normal. Wait a damn second. So her base signature move has 2 different ones. Will spin and parry an opponent's attack. That's gonna be fucking brutal. Long distance attack, good for counters and closing the gap. When successfully executed, Bakudo creates a follow-up attack. She's gonna be so good. She's all about counters and landing a hit, and then basically taking big money hits off of those counters. Don Kanoji, dude, Don Kanoji DLC would be fucking 10 out of 10. Would be so good. When taking a lower stance, Yoruichi will create after images. When attacked during the stance, Yoruichi swiftly counters. That is insane. Suspected to be a rush down beat character. That'd be really cool. Song always reminds me of Hulk Hogan. If Hulk Hogan were a Bleach character, I'd made him Hollywood skin, obviously. Hulk Hogan skin coming when we eventually get 1,000-Year Blood War. They're going to add mask to masculine. I mean, in Awakening, she looks like a fucking menace. Like, there's just nothing else to say about that as well. She seems like she's going to be so fucking fast.
You can't catch me.
Here, let's watch it again.
Now we begin. Are you ready?
On a Swifty corner and defeat her opponent. Yeah, that's going to be crazy, man. She's going to be a glass cannon. Second lowest health. She's going to be a glass cannon. All right, let's see what her ranking is. Yoruichi, she's a 3 out of 5, so she's fairly challenging to use as well. Usage rate, she's S tier. You know, oh yeah, for sure. Everybody's going to pick Yoruichi. You have to. Her speed is a 5, so her power, she's not going to be doing a lot of damage. Speed's 5, technique 4, range 3. I still think just for the speed alone, I think there's something to be said about a character when they're really, really fast. So I think on the speed alone, it's going to be really, really good. We could just do this, right? Yeah, she's going to be a menace. I think it is just, Grimmjow is the biggest problem, bro. You think Grimmjow is going to be the biggest problem? Is LeBron too overpowered to be oh yeah, I mean, LeBron, he would upset the balance of the 3 worlds in Bleach. We can't have LeBron showing up like that. Double D, okay, all right. Yoruichi's going to be solidly S tier as well. Now, these rankings might change as we get further down the list because I think a lot of the newer characters, like when they started announcing some of these back-end characters, they got into one like, hey, these characters have some crazy abilities. Like so far, these are all base roster abilities, right? Like they have counters, they're fast, they can teleport behind you. The other ones have been really crazy. All right, let's do the moment we've all been waiting for. The boy, Chad. Hey, there was a video, I think it was the main trailer when they revealed the new opening. Chad was boxing, man. He was boxing really quick. Gentle Giant, Brazo Derecho. Oh.
I will keep my promise.
Honestly, surprised Stark. Stark is fucking cool, Jim. That's why he's popular. Stark's like the coolest guy. Oh, dude. He's got the charge move. I didn't even know that. He's like Samus. Release an uppercut that can catch an opponent's attack and increase the... That's fucking crazy. Okay, love that. So he has one move that makes him fucking faster. And then a second move that if you attack him while he's uppercutting, he'll catch the attack and it increases the power of the uppercut dramatically. You know what's weirdly enough? I feel like Chad is going to be the downfall of Byakuya mains. I think if Byakuya is going up against the Chad and goes into Bankai, it's fucking done. Like, I think Chad's going to be boxing like crazy.
I can't lose this battle. I'll end this.
Can now increase his battle capacities. Yeah, he looks like a fucking menace too. Chad looks really good. I mean, do I just start throwing everybody into S tier? Chad looks really good. Where's my boy Chad? There he is. He's simple to use. Okay, simple to use. Can't even imagine losing. 4 power, so he's not maxed out on 4, so he's maximum on defense. Tim, I think Chad is going to be a sleeper pick. No one picks him, and then when they pick him on you, he just creams you. I think Chad has a high A, low S. It only takes 3 Chads to beat Byakuya, simple man. I can't imagine Chad winning. I think Chad has the potential to be really fucking good. Really, really good. He seems like he's going to be really fast. And then, like I said, if he's going up against someone like Byakuya where you don't want somebody to be close, I think if your character revolves around keeping people out, Byakuya is going to be bad. Not bad. Chad's going to be crazy. To my knowledge, all the characters are picked for Chad already. I think Chad is easily A tier. We're going to put Chad in the A tier. I think Chad will be better than Rukia. So we're going to put Chad in front of Rukia. Because I think Chad dominates Byakuya. Only takes 300 Chads to beat Ulquiorra and 30,000 Chads to beat Yuaba. Oh, good. Hey, what's up, David? Welcome in. All right, let's go to the next one. Urahara Kisuke. I don't know about this character. To me, he's the biggest wild card. I have no fucking idea if he's going to be good or not. I think he's not going to be good from what I've seen already, but let's watch a little closer. Similar to Byakuya, an attack has a wide attack range. All right, wait a second here. And can be used to check an opponent at distance and then hindering their movement. So you do it, and then you get close really quickly. Sends a blood slash forward. It's slow to charge, but has a high hit rate and can cancel out an opponent's projectiles. That's pretty fucking useful. I love the description for that. Urahara, for a brief amount of time, takes the fight seriously and becomes more powerful. Like, okay, yeah, that's lore accurate. That's great. So now I'm sure he's going to start shooting off Benihime bullshit everywhere. I mean, he was fast, though. He was really fast. That was crazy. I would have to assume that Urahara is going to be one of those characters that, like, you really have to learn. Like, it's going to be really, really difficult. Let's pull him up. Damn, he is well-rounded. Total of 17. 3 power, 3 speed, 4 range, 4 defense. That's pretty fucking good. Shikai Ichigo is essentially base Goku designed to be mid-tier. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I don't think there's going to be any surprises when it comes to base Ichigo. Urahara, though, is going to be hard. I don't think we'll see a lot of very good Uraharas. I don't think it's going to happen. All right, where do we place Urahara? In what tier does he get? That is tough. I'm kind of thinking he might be next to Byakuya. I don't know if we go A tier. You think S tier? You guys saying S tier for Urahara? D tier. Okay, that's crazy. Grizzly Dragon. I don't think he's that low. That's insane. S tier. You guys saying S tier? I think he's got to be like a B. I think we have a D. We have. Damn, you guys are crazy. I say B, but above Byakuya. I'm gonna say B as well. I think he's gonna be hard to use. I think people are gonna have a really hard time using Urahara, and I think it's gonna be you're gonna have those people that are really fucking good at Urahara, and I don't think you're gonna get past that. Who's gonna be the equivalent of the Marvel vs. Capcom Virgil, where he has like all of the fucking combos in the world? I think B tier is a solid bet for Urahara. I say S tier if someone modded Kisuke at Cecil. You're really on that Cecil train. Really on that Cecil one. All right, next character. Who do we got coming up next? Gin. Okay, Gin. I don't think Gin's gonna be super crazy. Let's see. Okay. The trailer hates my computer. There we go. The fastest Zanpakuto. Annoying out of 10. S tier. Expand Shuko to high speed thrust. So basically, if you're coming at him straight on, you're going to get thrusted at. He has a counter if you get close, shoots you back, and he can follow up on that. Creates a wide attack with Shunsui if the attack lands. Damn. He's very zoning. Very, very zoning. I think he will punish players who don't know better. Allowing for a fighting style that's going to keep people at bay. I think as Gin, your biggest problem is going to be if somebody picks another ranged character. I think a ranged character is going to roast you, right? I think that's going to be a hard problem. Strong, medium to long range combat, utilizing long reach abilities keep opponents at bay. I don't know. Look at the sweeps. The sweeps are good. Like when he does that long screen clearing sweep is really good. This thing, like that's gonna be your move basically. If somebody comes in your range, you're gonna hit them and then you're gonna blast them back. We send Chad after him. Urahara can counter him. Urahara can counter him. He's got a basic laser. I wonder if Gin's, because how far back can you go as like when you're fighting a character? Because I wonder if Gin has a less range than Urahara's laser. So is Urahara just gonna like go all the way back and just laser the fuck out of him constantly?
There's no escape. Kill Kamishini no Yari.
Gin trying to be modded as shapes. Cancero's Beam Clash. That'd be fucking sick. Sam, as the person playing Urahara in the tournament, I say you put him to low. He's going to be great. I'll see. I'll wait and see when you play him, man. That's all I got to say. I'm waiting to be impressed. All right, let's pull up Gin here. What stats are we looking at for Gin? Here's our boy. Ooh, damn. Okay, his range is a 5. His speed is a 4. Technique, okay. His stats are pretty good, and he's a fairly simple character. It just depends how hard range characters are going to be in this game. Is it going to be really hard to deal with range characters? Then that's going to skew the ranking for a lot of them. But like, if it's relatively simple to close the gap and come up on Gin, then it might not be too bad. Like, look at this move. Does that go to full screen? Like, can somebody be all the way back and still get poked by that? I don't know. Gen's a tough one, man. I think we put Gen. I think we put it in B. I think we put it in B as well. I think that's a fair ranking for Gen. And I would probably sandwich it in between Byakuya and Urahara. I think that's where we put Gen. Where is he? There he is. We'll put him right there. I think that's a solid little sandwich right there. I think Byakuya is like barely breaking B. You know, I think Byakuya is going to have a lot of open spots. He's going to be a little bit like, basically you would start as Ichigo. You would then move to Byakuya and start learning Byakuya. I would put Gen right solid there, right in front of Byakuya. I think to deal with range characters, you need either characters who are fast or another range character. Yeah, so I think he's going to be dependent. We're going to put him on B. Who's hyped for Rebirth of Souls? Me. I am. All right, next one. Rangiku Matsumoto. Let's see. Gotta make sure. I already know what personal bias. F tier for Rangiku. There's no fucking way she's gonna be good. Let's see. People are gonna play her just for the obvious 2 reasons. Okay, Shakuho, we love him, but that's Shakuho. But hers looks really slow.
This one hurts.
And then she has a move that says you're too slow.
Too slow.
Weirdly enough, she does look like a really good counter to Gen because she can counter the long range move and appear behind Gen. She looks really good like a counter.
This is the end.
Okay, let's go back and read that really quick. Changes specific actions of Rangiku's fighting style. Her signature move, Hinako Spread, is a unique fighting style that allows her to control her opponent's movements. Hey, I mean, fuck. When she awakened, that was really fast. Really, really fast. It's Ramadan girl wear something? Yeah, hey, Rangiku, that's fucking insensitive as hell. She got gorilla grip on his Shinzo. Okay. Okay. I don't think she's gonna be very good. I don't think she can be very good. Let's pull up the stats. She was really fast with whatever move she was using in that release. That was crazy. Hello? Go back. Okay, there we go. Back button is always working. Rangiku, she has 15 total stats still. That's really good. All right, nothing wants to load. So she's a 3-4-4-2-2. She's going to be toxic counterplay character everybody hates on ranked. Rangiku's like a mini Byakuya. I would say that's fair. That's very fair. I think C. I think she's up there with just basic level Ichigo. As much as I would like to tank her ranking, I think she's going to be C. She's going to have very good matchups that she's going to be able to counter a lot of people with that counter move at a long range. She's going to be really, really good. I think outside of that, we leave it as what it is. She's a C tier. I think that is completely fair. All right. Next, Hitsugaya. There ain't no fucking way Hitsugaya is good as well. Listen, I'm just going to say it as well. There's no way. I saw some of that Nelliel versus Nnoitra gameplay, Eternal Rinnegan, and Nnoitra seems like he is really good. Yeah, there's 3 Ichigos in this game. I think it should be a sleeper pick, but many will be bad because they want to play for personality. Oh, 100%. Nnoitra looks really good. When the gauge is built up, the player enters the Tenso Jurin state, which greatly enhances specific techniques. The gauge will decrease if Toshiro doesn't land an attack. So this basically allows him to activate like his dragons, right? And then instant attack can be used in long distances, rains down an ice block. So that's if somebody's trying to zone you, you can also just drop ice on their head. What was his second special move there? Let's go back. So there's number 1. A rush attack with excellent range and speed, making it easy to hit an opponent between their actions. Let's go. Okay, so you hit them with the dragon, and then he appears behind and begins an attack.
I'll show you no mercy.
I guess for Hitsugaya, it just depends on how good he's going to be in his Bankai form. Like, is he going to be crazy? This is the order they were revealed. If he's going to be some crazy combo character that's really, really hard. Let's pull him up on the old Resource of Souls here. All right. He's a 4 out of 5 stars. That makes him very easy. I guess, is this ranking 1 out of 5? He's got 16 total stats, which matches him with Gin. He's a 4-2-4. So he's a pretty good, he's a well-rounded character. He's lacking in speed, which we saw. He's a little bit slow. Weirdly enough, okay, I think Rangiku is a better character than Toshiro. I think Rangiku looked more quick in her release form. I think she's going to be more annoying in her base form. I think Rangiku is going to be better than Hitsugaya. But obviously everybody and their mom is going to play Hitsugaya because they love Toshiro. He's like the most popular character for some reason. I think we redo the ranks, so we're gonna bump her up. I've been impressed by Rangiku since seeing Hitsugaya. I think Hitsugaya is gonna be below. I think it's gonna be right here to C tier. I think that's good. Toshiro's brother is better. Yeah, when they finally add Toshiro's brother, Toshiro's not even gonna be in contention for a ranking anymore. All right, next one. We've locked it in. We're gonna go Kenpachi. Kenpachi can be very good here. Let's see. Sorry, I don't know why it logs. I'm off. I have class. Dr. Breaker, thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Okay, let's pause it. There we go. Beat you next Saturday in tournament. Excuse the fuck out of me. No, you aren't. Okay, so try to cut me. While input is held, Kenpachi holds his arms outstretched in a stance that attacks when the input is released. The power of the release attacks increases. So very similar to that other counterattack. Basically, he wants to be hit there, and then he's going to release an amount of damage equal to all the damage he absorbed. Which is crazy.
Too slow. Come on. Once more. Eat this. Against you, I can finally fight all out.
All right. By removing his eye patch, Kenpachi will be able to fight with all his strength, increasing his attack power and reishi even when attacking head-on. Kenpachi's Kikon move also becomes stronger, making it easier to turn the tide of battle from a losing situation. So I think Kenpachi is going to be that classic character that we have in every fighting game, where he's going to be a little slow, but he's going to be really mega damage. So hard. Weaves Gale, good morning. Lego Knight Alpha, good morning. Imagine if Yachido was the strongest move. That would be funny. I think he's going to be very good. I think the mix of the high damage he's going to have, and I think the mix with the fact he has that move that can absorb damage he doesn't want to take, I think he's going to be a menace. I think he's going to be really good. I think if you fuck up while fighting Kenpachi, you're in for a bad time. Here we go. Let's open these all new tabs. Damn, his speed is okay. His power is really high. His defense is really high. Everything else is dog. Zaraki is going to be the Tekken king of rear. Yes, exactly. As long as he has good guard breaks, he'll be great. He's probably going to get the Akuma treatment. Low health, but powerhouse seems good. He seems really good. I think he's an A tier easily. I just think if you fuck up and get caught in a combo by Kenpachi, it's going to be really bad. All right, yeah. He's an easy character to use, too. Damn. I think we put him solidly in the A tier. I don't think he's going to be good as Rukia and Chad. I think he's going to be below them. I'm kind of second guessing my Rukia, but I think Rukia is going to be a menace. I think she's going to like poke the fuck out of you. Rebirth of Souls and instant 0 out of 10 because no bout representation. I mean, I agree. Honestly, no bout representation. Kaien's in the game. He died in the first arc. Okay. It's like, where is Jin Karya? All right. Or the last surviving bout, Koga. I agree, man. If they have a team right mode, he could be a good anchor. Oh yeah. If they have like where you pick 3 characters, Kenny's going to be very good. I think he's going to hit really hard. He's going to be punishing playing against Kenpachi. Shut up, Sam. Your opinion is revoked. You're bald. DLC for bounce? Yes. I think that's what we're going to do. Scratch the 1,000 Year Blood War DLC. Okay. So now we're getting into the characters that they, are a little bit special, right? I think this Ichigo, by default of having a reawakening, is going to be S tier. And also, it's fucking Vasto Lorde Ichigo. So I think people are going to love this character. I think he's an S tier. This is like the Ichigo once you've graduated from the regular Bankai Ichigo.
Bring it on.
He's got base Getsuga. How could you hate this Ichigo? We love it. Be quiet. Ichigo enters a state with reinforced attacks. The attack or the I can't read. The gauge of Getsuga aura decreases by using seals and receiving attacks. So it's basically like when he coats his blade with the Getsuga is what's happening there.
Behold. This is my holification.
The amount of speech pressure required slightly increases. Okay. Yeah, so he's going to be really good. Like, look at him teleporting around. He's going to be really, really good. Shame we haven't seen the moves from that yet. You should add an SS tier so you can get more characters and put some A into S. Nah, an SS tier is just making up an extra tier for the sake of making up a tier, okay? We got to have ethics somewhere. All right. So he has 16 total stats, 4 power. So he's an all-arounder again. Technique is not very high. Very simple character to use. I think he's going to be really good. Once again, I just think the reawakening and having that is incredible. From what I have seen, doesn't that reawakening work? You have to be like, he's basically the Phoenix of this game. He has to be killed with like a full bar, and then he transforms into Vasto Lorde. I think this is going to be the like advanced Ichigo, where it's going to be a little bit of technical moves. It's a little bit of a step up, right? Let's say for follow up, but super fragile. He nearly get one shot by Ulquiorra Segunda Etapa. Damn. He needs Spirit Drive to transform into Vasto. Okay, there you go. I think he's still going to be up here. I think a reawakening makes you top tier by default because you basically have access to a whole other moveset that makes you just better than everybody else. S tier. Ulquiorra. I don't even need to watch the Ulquiorra one. I think Ulquiorra is going to be fucking broken, dude. I think he's going to be really good. Also, another like most popular character in the whole series.
Your life is going to end here.
I mean, listen, dude. Literally just off of his opening one, he was so quick. Watch his move when this trailer starts. He's already beating ass. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Sero's good. Instant regeneration. Restores ratio over time. Really good.
In prison. Murcielago.
I think his first awakening form is ugly as shit, by the way. He looks like he's wearing a nightgown. His second release is just so fucking cool. Really, really cool. Okay. Sarah Oscura's deals like 30 to 40% of a character's HP bar, and it does 60 to 70 of Vasto's HP. Holy hell. Don't forget his main power is regeneration. I think Ulquiorra is going to be busted. I would put Ulquiorra above Vasto. I just think that is what it is. Like, he looks really good. Oh, I already messed up. I meant to open them all in a new tab. All right. Where's my boy Ulquiorra? There he is. Ulquiorra is fairly challenging to use. Damn. 16 total. He's crazy range, really good power. Well, 3. He's middle of the road power. What's up, Scorpio Princess? How's it going? Speed, technique, it's all really good. I just think he's going to be busted. I think he's going to be really, really, really good. Oh, look at him go. All right. Yeah, I think that's easy S tier. I've seen what I needed to see. I think he's going to be better than Vasto Ichigo. I think he's going to be one of the best characters that we have. Is he better? I think he's better than Yoruichi. I think we skip him. Is he going to be better? Is he going to be the best character that we have so far? I think so. I think we'll put Ulquiorra all the way at the front. I think he's going to be the best character that we have. And yeah, I think so far I'm good with this S tier ranking. I think this is solid because I think he's going to be a fucking menace as well when he goes to do his reawakening form. Yoruichi I think is solid from day one. Going to be really, really good. He's good. He's an S tier, but I don't think he's as good as the rest of them. Yeah, I see some people getting cocky and getting carried away, wasting time. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, let's go to the next one. Who do we have? I don't know, who do we even have coming up next? Okay, I really like Tosen. I think if Tosen, I love his moveset and I love his Bankai. If his Bankai is like really, I think Tosen, they will either make the Bankai too fucking good or it'll be crap, right? Like if you're just going to get auto locked onto and everybody's just going to hit you every time you come close, it's going to be crap.
I am justice incarnate.
Okay, counter technique, classic. Now, let me see something here though. All right, so did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? He countered and Chad still blocked on the second one. Look at this. He blocked. All right. Jumps backwards, releases multiple. Okay, so if he's getting attacked, he could jump back. When executed, so he rushes fast. He goes forward, jumps backwards, and attacks. It's weird that he seems so much like a zoning character. Like he's a mid-range kind of jump back and forth character. I just don't know how good that can be. I just truly don't know. In the match they did, Tosen was tracked in the Bankai by shadows. Yeah, I just feel like by default they can't make his Bankai very good because then you wouldn't be able to play against it, right? You would just be stuck. I don't think he's going to be very good. He's 5 for technique, 3, 2, 3. I didn't see anything that was incredibly impressive, and I think when you pop the Bankai, it's not going to, like, there's other awakenings that are going to be more threatening than what Tosen's is. You know? And like, I don't understand like why I would do this move while I'm in Bankai and then run into where they can see me, you know? Yeah, that's a tough one. That's really tough. Do I put him C? Do I put him D? I think he's going to be D. I was not impressed with the kit. I wasn't impressed with the kit based off of what we've seen on the get-go. I don't think he's gonna be a really wait out the clock methods though. Okay, that is some bullshit that you just suggested to me, Frank. That is some bullshit. That's crazy. If someone pops the Bankai just to stall, that would be insane. Characterized by hit and run action that throws off the enemy as well as the Bankai. They can take the. But I feel like hit and run doesn't work with the Bankai. I don't know. I could be completely proven wrong. But that's crazy. All right, the boy Renji. I think Renji's going to be a menace from what I've seen already. I think he's going to be really, really good. Pokemon slap, yep. Sam is going to lose with Aizen and Megasu? No. What are my predictions for DLC? You think they're going to skip the full bringers? Well, they've already said the DLC, right? At least the first wave of DLC is going to be 1,000 Year Blood War. And I think I have thoughts on who some of the 1,000 Blood War characters are going to be. I think we'll get another Yamamoto. I think they're going to stick to probably the first season of 1,000 Blood War. We'll get another Yamamoto. We'll get Yuha Baha. Will we get Bazby? I think we'll get Urahara, right? I think that's going to happen. And then who else do we get as a fourth? I kind of want to say Uryu, but he doesn't really do anything in the first one. They could still do Uryu. What's up, Sobe? I don't really know. The fourth could go either way. Who's a character that has more moves in 1,000 Blood War that would be distinctly changed? Like in the first part, the first invasion. Would they do an Ichigo? That's like basically a full bring Ichigo. The Royal Guard, they don't do anything in the first part though. I'm thinking that the DLC is gonna be mostly the first part. I'm saying it'll be Ukitake. I have a job interview this afternoon at Harris Teeter. I don't even know what that is, but I wish you that's Bambi. I can see Bambi being it. Bambi's a great pick. I can see Bambi out of making it. It's just hard, or Asnot. I can see him doing Asnot. Imagine Asnot. That'd be cool. He's just the main bad guy, so Yuha Baha has to be added. Don Kanoji is not in this, which is really sad. Okay, large cleave. He has a 3-piece cleave that's basically better than Gen's. He seems like a better Gen already, right? Has a spinning move that can push him back as well. Has a move that makes him become more powerful. Let's go back here. Hold on here. For a short period of time, the attacking power of spiritual plus flash attack signature move guard gauge depletion increases. Also, while Oath of the Soul is in effect, special flash attack and signature move recovers from a weakened state. Let's see the Bankai. Let's see it. Damn, that's a paragraph and a half there. Bankai Hihio Zabimaru. You can use overwhelming reach and power to smash your opponent with powerful dynamic attacks. Reishi also fully recovers. Damn. So really, as Renji, you want to use all of your Reishi right before you go into your awakening mode. Pop the awakening, get all your Reishi back. However, the Bankai is canceled after a certain period of time when his Reishi is cut off. His abilities will become weak. So you need to finish it. This has to be the finishing. You have to be confident that you're finishing it. And if you're fighting against Renji, you're trying to wait out his Bankai. That's the only strategy that you can go with. You're waiting out the Bankai and hoping for the best. The game can't fix his hairline, though. I mean, yeah, look, you can see the hairline pop over the visor. That's tough, man. He needs to just cut it all. Lilith Barrow DLC would be really cool. Okay, let's pull him up here. Let's see what Renji's stats are looking like. He's a fairly simple character to use. He has 15 stats, so he's one less than a lot of the other ones we've already seen. 1 technique, 3 defense, 4 range, 4 speed. I mean, where it matters, though, this is pretty good spread. Technique is not high, so he's not going to like blow you out of the water with any crazy. But 3, 4, 4, 3, that's pretty solid. I just think it comes down to, and I want you guys to weigh in here. How much of a menace is Renji's Bankai going to be? It must be pretty fucking strong if they put a timer on it, right? It's like, oh, when the Reishi depletes, it's going to be a problem. I think Renji, his Bankai might be really strong. Let me know. Let's debate. Where are we putting Renji? I'm going to get some more water really quick. Hold on. Sajin and Renji's Bankai is really strong, but they can't move. If there was a timer, Don Kanoji can win. High C tier. Renji's definitely high B, low A. Dude, my poster just fell over. That's like a ghost. That was crazy. High B, low A. When I look at my characters on the A tier, is he going to be... He's better than Gen, right? We know he's better than Gen, so I don't think we can put him in the S tier. I think that's too far. Renji can fly too high to the sky. A. Where would we put him? You think he's going to be better than Kenpachi? A tier is fair. I think A tier is fair as well. We put him at the high end of the A tier, low end of the A tier. I think he's a low A. I think he's gonna hang out back here. I think this is a perfect little spot for him. I think Kenpachi is gonna do so much damage that he's probably gonna roast the fuck out of Renji. I think that's just, it's gonna be hard to stop. All right, Izuru. Izuru can be a menace, dude. If his slowing techniques is really crazy, he could be really good. All right, I guess I'm going full screen for Izuru. Wabisuke.
Could you please just disappear?
I hate Izuru as a character so fucking much. What a loser, dude.
I got you.
That's a good fucking move, by the way. That was crazy. He can pull you towards him. That is brutal. Fires a Hanama forward, which if it hits, transformed into Suzuri Raiden and deals additional damage. Holding input changes Hanama, and the opponent is pulled towards you. That is crazy. That's going to be so annoying. Okay, that move is not impressive, but... And then he has a stun. He's going to be so annoying. He can pull you towards him if you're far away, stun you, and just start fucking gangbanging you. User fighting style will change to make more use of his Wabisuke's ability. While in the state, a hit counter is active, and when full hitting an opponent with a spiritual pressure move will cause them to be slowed. That is so crazy. I think he's going to be oppressive. I think you're going to have a really hard time fighting against Izuru. Damn. You see him doing the fucking Warriors don't ask for mercy move? What a bitch. Okay. Izuru. He has the weak. Does he really? 15. Well, because most of his shit is in technique, right? If that's the same that we've seen of some other people. 15. 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, so here's my thoughts on this, right? I think they gave him like no power. Like they gave him a 1 in power because his moveset is crazy. So I think because the moveset is so wild and it's going to be so like you're stunned, you're getting pulled towards you, he has to not do a lot of damage because you're going to feel horrible. That's going to be crazy. But it depends on how do we think they're balancing the game. I put an Izuru high C, low B. I think he's in between base Ichigo and Rangiku. I think Rangiku looks more menacing than Izuru. I think he's right here. You glaze his moves for hating the character? Dude, Joshua, that character as a personality, dog. Listen, imagine you're friends with somebody like that, Joshua. Be like, get over it, man. You're moping. Like, it's like being friends with Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. It's like, get away from me. Kira overshadowed by Mayuri. Okay. I think this is solid. I'm really happy with this so far. Poor Tosen, unfortunately. Will we find an F tier character? I don't know. All right, let's check out Nell. Now, this is people love Nell, so let's see. And Nell is also like another. I feel like a fan favorite character you have to make good. You know people are gonna want to play him. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's good. Nell charges to the opponent if the thrust hits the attack delivers a continuous attack. Since an additional attack can be utilized by using the signature move gauge, it is advised to accumulate a gauge for an optimized attack. Okay, so she has a charge, basically. She's like a fucking Super Saiyan. Okay. I mean, listen. She can summon Pesce and Dondo Chaka. Like, I think by default that puts her up there.
It can't be.
Sick. Her motion changes, making it easier to gain an advantage that utilizes long-range attacks from outside the opponent's attack range. So she becomes long range at this point. I mean, not that long of a range, apparently. That was like mid-range at best. You'd say above Chad? That's crazy. I don't think so. I don't think she's above Chad. I think Chad is going to be a fucking menace. I think Chad is going to be really, really good. And I'm not saying that as a meme. I think Chad's going to be super good. Damn, her speed is crazy, though. 5 speed? That is not what I expected. 5 speed, 3 technique, 3 range, 3 defense, and 2 power. That's pretty good. This move just also seems really slow. I don't know how often you're going to hit this move. Damn, she's a tough one. She is a tough one. I think, personally, from what I've seen, 0, excuse me, I'm sorry. I think she's a B tier. I think she's a B tier character. I don't think she ranks with these guys, dude. Someone's able to combo into that move. I don't know if it's a true combo. I don't think she holds a candle. I don't think she does. I think she's a B. Your opponent freezes when doing the charge. If that's true, that is fucking crazy. Your opponent freezes when charging that Sero move. Her 2 moves are super slow, but it's weird. It's weird, though. She seems slow, but her main stat is speed. So it's really hard. Resurrection form could body, but pre-form kind of meh. And I think she's a B. We'll put her at the top of B. She's a high B. I think she'll be right in front of Urahara. I think that's a fair ranking for Nell. I think that is a fair ranking. All right. Next on the chopping block, boys. Grimmjow Jaggerjack. Let's see. Now, another iconic character, right? Super iconic. I can see him being really good. Okay. Sorry, everybody. S tier, no debate. Okay.
Good. I can't wait to devour you.
All right, let's see it. Let's see. Okay. Hold up. We got a lot to read already. Annihilation safe for a certain period of time by charging the impulse gauge. Impulse gauge will accumulate by receiving attacks or activating signature moves. So the more damage he gets, it goes up as well. During the annihilation state, attack power will increase and some actions will change. Immediately seems really good. Also, he's incredibly fast. Doesn't he seem faster than Nell already? Like, that seems so quick. Technique that takes a stance by holding down input and charges the impulse gauge by charging the impulse gauge. Okay, so this is like he has another charging move, basically. Turned into decimation state. For a certain period, by activating during the decimation state, each action will be greatly enhanced, but Grimmjow's Reishi will get damaged by his own attacks. Okay. Grimmjow's attack speed is faster than Nell? I mean, yeah, it looks like it, man. Grimm's performance is enhanced by releasing Pantera with Resurrection. The amount of Reishi and the damage will increase, as well as explosive power will be enhanced. So he has 2 states that you basically bounce back and forth between that increase your damage. I wasn't impressed, but he could be really good. It just depends how much he's going to be able to really roast you, right? That's going to be the real, like, when he activates those states, is he going to pop the fuck off, you know? Like, that's pretty good. 4 power, 4 speed, and 4 defense. That's a pretty good stat spread. It really is. And he's fairly challenging to use. I don't know. He could be really good. Oh, boys, I don't know. He's in the match they released with Ichigo, he was crazy fast. He looks fast. He looks like when he's attacking, he's really, really fast. I just think they didn't show a lot of his regular moves. Like, look at the start here when he's attacking Ichigo. He's hitting really, really fast. It'll take time for people to go with him, but high skill ceiling, I would agree with that. Like, look at that. Like, that is quick, man. It just depends. Like, he kind of loses a move because he's charging, but I think Grimmjow's going to be good. I think Grimmjow's going to be better than Nell. I think that's definitely what it's going to be. I think he breaks into A tier easily. Is he going to be up here with the boys? Now, something to note. He doesn't have a reawakening like the rest of our people do, aside from Yoruichi. And Yoruichi is fast as fuck, and I think going to be really crazy. I can see Grimmjow being up here in between Chad and Rukia. I think that could be pretty good. Does he break into the S tier? I don't know. I don't know if Grimmjow really breaks through. Let's put him in the A tier. We can swap this if we're feeling like that's not fair later. We'll come back and we'll relook at Grimmjow. But I think for right now, he's an A tier. I think he's right below Chad. All right, Mayuri. Mayuri's either going to be really fucking good or really fucking garbage. No in between. You think Kaname can be, if Master can be S tier? That's a crazy thing. I don't know about that. I think his kit's just not very good. Okay, he's got poison. Here we go. When some skills hit, poison gauge accumulates and increases over time. The gauge will be consumed when attacking with Mayuri's Yamamoto and gives additional damage. Okay, so he doesn't actually poison you. The poison just allows additional damage. With slow-moving toxic bubbles that cause accumulating poison. Okay, so he does have poison. If the signature move button is pressed before the toxic bubble hits the opponent, the bubbles explode and spread a poison mist over a wide area. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then he has basically something that could come out and help him. Nemu charges forward and restrains the opponent that causes damage with a powerful kick. This is who Jose is going to be playing, just because Nemu's in here. The opponent can still guard when restrained, but the guard gauge depletion in the kick is very high. I think Mayuri's looking pretty solid right now. I think his moves are pretty good. And I think poison, by default, in a fighting game, is crazy, man. Crazy. By releasing Bankai, opponents will accumulate poison even when attacks do not hit. The spread of poison accumulation will increase over time. Look at him just sitting back there watching, having a great time. I think the poison is going to make Mayuri a menace. I think it's going to be very hard, and if you don't know what you're doing against Mayuri, you're going to be in for a bad time. Technique is a 5, range is a 4. That's a pretty good spread as well, and his power is a 3. That's really good. Extra damage on top of his good damage, but 2 speed and freaking 1 durability. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can probably zone him pretty hard. I think if you're fighting against Mayuri, you just have to accept that you're going to be poisoned. You just have to go in and just go as hard as possible. Mayuri can pull you in repeatedly to infinitely combo you too. That is crazy. So it says here he's a hybrid range fighter. I don't know. I think he could be pretty good. I think Mayuri, just from the poison alone, seems like he's crazy. Intro. And then literally he can summon Nemu to hold you. So like what I'm thinking is you summon Nemu, you get held, you just start fucking laying poison on them. And then they're going to lose their HP. Mayuri counters are Uryu, Stark, and Ulquiorra. Interesting. Which is not a lot of characters, but everyone and their fucking mamas going to be playing Ulquiorra. Like, you're not going to be able to escape Ulquiorra. Ulquiorra is going to be every fucking where you go in this game because people love Ulquiorra. So let's put him, I think he's A tier just for having poison as part of his moveset. Where does he rank? Is he going to be as impressive as Grimmjow or Chad? I don't think so. Rukia looks like a little bit of a better zoner. Let's put him, I'm going to put him right above Renji. I'll put him right above Renji. I think that's good. I think Renji, his Bankai, it swings back and forth. I think Mayuri as a whole is going to be really, really good and really, really annoying. I think an A tier is going to be good. All right. Okay, Aizen. Now, before I even watch the trailer, Aizen being the final boss of the game has to be fucking broken. It's going to be so broken. There's going to be nothing you can say about it. It's going to be bad. So let's see. He also has a reawakening, by the way, which you know I'm a sucker for. I really want to play Aizen really badly. That's the character I'm probably looking forward to playing the most behind Stark.
This is what I mean by the word strength.
I love their little voice, their little lips. Blah, blah, blah.
Futile.
When activated, the guard gauge will decrease and negate the knockback by enemies' attacks. Okay, I'm going to need to read that again. Wait a damn second. El Escudo. The guard gauge will decrease and negates the knockback by enemies' attacks until the guard...
You're all weak and vulnerable.
So I don't know if I'm like reading that right. So does he still take the damage, but now you're not getting knocked back, so then you can counter attack them? Is that what I read that correctly?
Futile. You're all weak and vulnerable.
Sounds like super armor. Okay, Leon. That's what I was thinking as well. Dude, Kuro Hitsugi just being in the base kit is fucking fire. Attack by slashing forward with a follow-up attack by Kuro Hitsugi performed via Eisho Haki. When it hits, the damage will increase depending on the Hogyoku fusion level. Oh, that's right. He just becomes stronger each time he levels up. I love this look for him, by the way. This form. I love that look. Not a fan of the mullet look.
Sends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
Let's go back and read that. Hold on here. The performance is enhanced by the progress of the fusion of the Hogyoku. It takes time to reach the awakening state, but compared to other characters, Aizen's status will dramatically increase, and he'll be able to activate a mightier power. Yeah, I think Aizen's gonna be crazy. If that first move literally gives him super armor so that he can just continue to attack you, and he has Kuro Hitsugi, I think he's gonna be really, really good. The fact that they didn't add Monster Aizen, I love Monster Aizen. Monster Aizen is such a fucking sick form. Let's look at his stats here. And doesn't he have like the highest stats as well? Damn, is him and Yamamoto are challenging. Are they the only two people? Oh, Nnoitra and Stark. Are they the only 4 people that are just straight up challenging? Interesting. So it's Aizen, Yamamoto, Stark, and Nnoitra. All right, let's take a look at his stats here. Damn, 18 total stats. Am I reading that? I had to get in closely to look. 18 total. Here's what we have. 4 power, 2 speed, 3 range, 4 defense, 5 technique. That spread is crazy, dude. That spread is really, really crazy. Let's read here. Short range fighter. So that's going to be tough if you're fighting against someone that's really ranged. So maybe Gen's not a good matchup for you. Unique gimmick is he has the fusion level gauge, which fuels the ramper playstyle. So basically, if you can get a good start, you're going to ramp up and you're going to be unstoppable. Damn. I think Aizen's going to be really good. I just think he's just has that dog in him. I would put him up above. I think I put him. Do we think he's gonna be the best in the game, Aizen, or do we? I kind of think Ulquiorra looks pretty fucking good. He's up here in S tier, just 100%. There's just not a doubt in my mind that he's not S tier. But where does he land in this S tier? Oh, I don't know. I think Uryu might beat him. Is that crazy? I was thinking below Uryu as well. I think in between Uryu and Yoruichi. Second slot. I think third slot. I think he takes a solid third. I think right here is going to be his home. Because I think against these 2 range characters in their reawakening forms, I think they're going to be a menace. And I think they would beat Aizen. I think it would be a bad time for Aizen against either of these 2. Third slot because he's a long game. Yeah, so he is a long game character. You need to ramp him up, right? You got to make him get all the way up there, and then you're good. All right, who do we have? It's Yamamoto, right? Now, when I first watched Yamamoto's video, I did not think he was very good. But we'll see if my thoughts have changed here. Ryujin Jaka.
Prepare for punishment. Here I come.
So he has the Inferno Gauge. Will accumulate by activating Flash Attack and Signature Move. Inferno Gauge will decrease when Quick Attack lands on the opponent. The more the Inferno Gauge accumulates, the more power will increase. And when the gauge reaches to the maximum, it changes into Hellfire State. During the Hellfire State, the power will be enhanced, but the ratio will decrease automatically. Okay. So another kind of power-up character. Just shoots a flame straight forward. Pretty basic. Okay, that's crazy. Let's read this again. The technique will be changed depending on whether Yamamoto is in Hellfire state or not. Normal state attacks activates a low power attack. The Inferno Gauge will not accumulate for a certain period of time after activation. Nodagiri release a very powerful slash covered with massive flames. The Hellfire state will be removed after activating. That kind of sucks though. You activate the Hellfire and then it's gone after you activate that move. It better be a strong fucking move.
Time is ripe. There is no way out of this.
Performance will be enhanced by increasing the power output of Shikai Ryujin Jaka. When they increase the ratio and increase the damage, Shikai makes Yamamoto possible to cover his low agility and leash. Okay, so let's see it. Damn, okay, he does get pretty fast there. Okay, that's pretty good. I hope that's an outfit that we get to use. I think Yamamoto takes damage from the Hellfire State too. Oh, that's crazy. Sam, what are you maining? Stark, obviously, and then I want to play my boy Aizen. Those are my two. Straight up, those are my two. Yamamoto, let's see here. He has a 17 stat, so his speed is super slow. His power is really high. Power high, defense high, range technique of 3. He's a short range fighter that is a powerful zoner. Increase while his charge attacks can instantly turn the tide of battle with maximum power and defense, decent range. Okay, all right. He seems like a solid character. He seems like a very, very solid character. I think he, just on stats alone and the setup here, it's nothing crazy, right? You're not going to be blown away, but I think he's an A tier. I think he's an A tier. I think the damage that he's going to do, and he's got he's got the Hellfire State, which makes his moves do way more fucking damage. My question is, how hard is it to get into the Hellfire State, right? That's the question. What's up, Sashimi? How hard will it be to get Yamamoto into Hellfire State? I would put the Yamamoto, it's going to be above Kenpachi, right? I'm going to put him, I think, right here. I think that slot right there is what I'm looking at, right in front of Rukia. Well, the range with him is going to be a problem, and he's slow. The range is going to be a problem for Yamamoto. He's very slow, but if he gets you, he's going to get you fucking good. So that's why I think he's a bit better than Kenpachi, because I think he's going to be a little bit of a more powerful Kenpachi if you're able, like, you know how there's usually a slow character in fighting games, and then there is the god slowest character that does the most damage you've ever seen? That's Yamamoto. This is the slow character. This is the slowest character you've ever seen, but he's going to hit you right upside the fucking dome. All right. Let's carry on to the next one. Shinji. I think Shinji can be very good, but let's take a look at his kit. Sorry. My computer hates when it swings like that for some reason.
Oh boy, I won't hold back.
Such fun / that's not worth it. So he immediately has two different moves. Hirako strides forward, casually spinning his Zanpakuto in his hand when struck by an attack, excluding a breaker, so a guard break move. He swiftly counters with a precise slash. However, if no attack connects, he's left exposed. So he has a counter that will leave him open if he doesn't actually counter anything. After pressing forward and signature move in Sakanade's enhanced state, Hirako rotates his Zanpakuto while advancing. If successful, he slips behind the opponent. Okay.
Stay focused.
Another person that has someone help him out. So, but you look though with Shinji, right? Shinji looks wide open. So I think if Hiyori doesn't hit you and you get around to Shinji, look at him. He's just standing there. I think that's your opportunity to really fuck him. So like imagine Hiyori comes out, you counter Hiyori, it's over for Shinji. Sakanade. The breaker technique unleashes a strike forward by releasing Sakanade, though its range is narrow, it is unblockable, and triggers a follow-up combo. Successfully hitting reinforces Hirako with Sakanade's in enhanced state. Okay, so you're going to be hitting this a lot to go into the enhanced state for Shinji.
No way. Come on, it's time. Let's end this.
So fucking sick, by the way. So sick. Enhanced by holification. No significant difference in Hirako's actions, but the return will be bigger when Hirako wins the mind game and will be easier to put pressure on the opponent. So he doesn't change his moves, but now each time you win the guessing game with those counterattacks, you'll do more damage, put more stress on the opponent, and that's what they're saying, right? Now, does he have the ability to reverse controls, or he just doesn't have that as an option? I mean, it's Stark straight up, Guts. Stark is my boy. Damn, he is very well-rounded, by the way. That's crazy. 4-3-3-3-3. Short range fighter, utilizes melee combat with a unique trickster playstyle. His stance mechanics revolve around swapping between Sakanade and his sealed Zanpakuto, confusing his opponents. Pray you don't undergo a power outage. He don't have that. Force Southpaw would be wild. I believe Shinji inverts control. Force Southpaw would be fucking crazy. I don't know. Shinji's hard for me to guess where he's gonna be at. I kind of want to put him. So I feel like these characters like kind of like utility characters. I think he's down here. I think Shinji's hanging out down here. Is he better than Urahara? Is he better than Gen? I think Gen looked a little bit better. I think I could see Shinji being better than Byakuya. I would put him probably right in between the two. Just because it depends. It depends what it's going to look like with that counter game, right? Like how hard is it really going to be to hit him? Or like you just basically... I feel like your whole game plan against Shinji is you wait for him to use one of his counter moves and you just wait. You just wait him out, you know? And he's going to fuck up eventually because he doesn't have much other moves. And then if he attacks you and you're playing somebody that has a counter, you just counter Hiyori and then you pop over right next to him. Tosen is in D. Yep, Tosen is in D. Which Ichigo is in S tier? Vasto Lorde Ichigo is in D tier, or S tier. Vasto Lorde, this is the base Ichigo. I assume he's going to be kind of like a tutorial character. This is Vasto Lorde Bankai Ichigo up here. All right, let's check out the next one. Xayalapro. I don't know where he's going to be. Dangai is S. I think Dangai is going to be S as well. I think just by default, Dangai is going to be really good. I'm kind of interested in playing Xayalapro. I kind of interested in playing him. Okay, wait a damn second. There's a million things to read here. Planting the Rokureichi to the opponent with a certain attack. As the stage level increases, the number of Rokureichi required to increase the spiritual pressure analysis level gauge with the signature move and the spiritual pressure move too will decrease. So the more stages you have, the less spiritual pressure analysis. Oh my gosh. The less Rokureichi required to increase the spiritual pressure analysis level will decrease. The gauge will accumulate by collecting planted Rokureichi with signature move or using spiritual pressure move 2. A stat improving in stages based on the gauge accumulation can be earned benefits. Decrease the damage that you get hit. Increase probability to give large damage to Kikon move. Revive when his Konpaku runs out. Holy hell. So basically, the more you're able to plant Rokureichi and collect them, the less damage you'll take, the more damage you'll give out via your Kikon move, and it will allow you to revive when his life runs out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Retrieve Rokureichi. Grab the opponent to closest and retrieve the Rokureichi that has been planted in the opponent. The number of Rokureichi that has been retrieved will increase. Analysis progress stage, spiritual pressure, understanding level, and the corresponding performance will increase. Holy hell. I need your corpse counter. So he has a counter. That's good. Okay. Lalu Hirosa with Resurrection. The number of Konpaku distracted by Kikon move will vary depending on the probability. And the higher spiritual pressure analysis level is, the more possibility to get higher damage. Also, Xayalapro can revive with 3 Konpaku when his Konpaku runs out. That is crazy. So basically, his awakening gets a revival, and then if you collect all of the Reijaku, he gets another revival. Also, his combos in his awakening form was fucking sick, by the way, where he's summoning his guys to attack. That was really cool. I don't know. Where do you rank him? Where do you even rank him? He's going to be tough. Oh, he's a 2-star as well. So he joins Aizen, Yamamoto, Xylophoro, Nnoitra, and Stark. He's all technique, no power, a little bit of speed, a little bit of range, and then a little bit of defense. Not the highest stat spread we've seen with only 14. So he's a short-range fighter with melee. After awakening, Xylophoro's gambler playstyle comes into play as he makes full use of spiritual pressure understanding, which is filled by his now. Oh my lord! Each of the 3-stage spiritual pressure understanding gauge gives different buffs, with the random possibility to claim more Kenpaku through his Keycon moves. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, I don't even know. I don't even know where you put him. That is insane. Starts with 5 as opposed to the traditional 9 Kenpaku. So he has less health than everybody else. He's either above Nell or below Renji. You think he's A tier? I think he's B tier. I would be confident putting him in front of Nell. He has the potential to be really good, but I think he's going to take a lot of skill, and it's going to be very, very hard. I'm never meeting a sword who's throating swords and shit. Yeah, unfortunate, that's okay. What can you do? All right. I think this is looking pretty good. Pretty good spread so far. We're coming down to our last few. All right. Shunsui. I think Shunsui. His Bankai sometimes helps the opponent. So we'll see how it goes. It looks good so far. It looks very good.
I have no choice. Care to play?
Spin the body and attack with 2 swords. The number of attacks increased by holding the input.
What about this?
That could be pretty good. That first spiritual pressure move, that could be pretty good. Like, if it blocks projectiles as well, in addition to compensating for the lack of long-range attacks, it's also possible to attack while emitting wind pressure. So he can send it and then follow up on it, it looks like. That could be really good. Move to the front of the opponent and then rushes. Damn! I just think his Bankai could potentially be useless. Not his Bankai, but his Shikai release. Because it turns into games, but once everybody understands the games, I think you would lose that element of surprise and everybody will know what to do. His moveset seemed pretty good, though. He had a lot of gap closing abilities, and that little hurricane that he shoots out seems like it could be solid. It could be pretty good. 16 stats, 3 power, 3 speed, 2 range, 4 defense, 4 technique. He's a short range fighter, combines melee combat with ranged abilities. So here's the games that he plays. Draw, King of the Hill, and Tag. I've seen King of the Hill play, which is pretty cool. He has the possibility to fail, which is into a devastating loss or unexpected victory. That is tough, man. That's really tough. He's going to be really hard. I think by default, with like a gambler character like that, he's got to be over here. I think he'll be... his moveset seemed really good. But I think the Bankai not being as good, I'd put him back here. He plays King of the Hill, but the hill is Sam's head. Okay. All right, my head's not that big that they gotta have a whole fight up there. I think this is good. I think these two characters are more, they're like reliable characters, where meanwhile the fact that he can revive 3 times potentially is going to be very, very good. So I put him above that. His Shikai release can help the opponent. All right. So he's going to go here. I think he's still a solid character, but I think he's a B. Next, Komamura. This is another one with a large Bankai, and I think he's going to risk everything on his Bankai. So let's see what his base moves are going to be. The noble and proud captain of Squad 7.
Now, on your guard.
Okay, fix yourself, please. Thank you. 10 Ken in the second time. All right, wait a damn second there. The first time used prepares 10 Ken. The second time uses a thrust and a huge sword. So you have to use it once to prepare it, use it once, or use it again to bring it down. So then people will know you have it. Some of the armor Kokugo, it rushes forward in a sweep in the wide area, even if opponent attacks in the middle of the move. It is possible to ignore it and attack forcefully. That's pretty fucking good. So he basically can see you getting ready to do an attack, activate that move, rush at you, and block all your attacks. Huge sword is swung down, nullifying an opponent's guard and inflicts heavy damage, and he has a guard break. It has a long range attack and strong attack. It's slow, though. It took a while to charge up on that move. Now, I assume this is going to be the same as Renji's, where it has a timer to it, and it will go away after a while. Okay. By releasing Bankai, attack range and power greatly enhanced, gains immense power that overwhelms the opponents, but Bankai will be canceled when Reishi is depleted or a certain amount of time passes. After Bankai is canceled, actions using Tenkin signature move will no longer be available, and it will become difficult to attack. Damn. So you straight up lose your signature move and your Tenkin. He reminds me of like Madara from Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's going to be really tough. I think if you're winning and you pop the Bankai, you're going to continue to win. I think Gabe's Bankai seems way too oppressive. A lot of times when they're the really large Bankais like that, which is why we have Renji in the A tier, it's really hard to balance. It's really, really hard, you know? And you basically are risking it all and you have to win. So basically Awakening Last Resort, exactly. I don't know. I don't know if he's a better Renji. I like his moves a lot. I think his moveset is really good. I'm going to put him right up here. I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to put him right in front of Mayuri. He skips little steps because I like his moveset. But I think his Awakening's good. I think his base moves. But the shitty part is, after you, like, if you don't win while you're in Bankai, you're done. It's over, man. There's nothing else to do. You're done. Like, that's tough. He literally loses 2 moves. All right. I think that's what we'll leave him there. Shuhei Hisagi. The boy. Karya is F tier to the point they removed from the game. That's crazy. What's up, Chelsea? So you really got to finish the fight? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's got to be it. Squana excels in the Zanken Soken. Didn't even get to read all that. Hisagi's fear will be accumulated by the destruction of the Kenpachi or being in the awakened state. The more fear is accumulated, the more damage will increase. The performance of some of the moves will. So I wonder if it goes down constantly or if he gets to keep it. He seems really fast, by the way. That combo was really, really fast. Depending on the amount of fear you have accumulated, Kido, that Hisagi Fire changes from Shakuho, Sokatsui to Heian. The performance will increase according to the change. Counterattack, of course. By being attacked during the stance, Hisagi will turn to an opponent's back and attack and activate Suzuri Raiden as a follow-up attack. Since the damage will increase depending on the amount of the accumulated fear, it can be a reversal move at the end of the battle. Some action will change by releasing Shikai Kazushini. The move of the flash attack will change Hisagi the means of mid-range attack. Although the increasement of the performance is not high, it will show his high potential when including the enhancement of the accumulated fear. I mean, I hate to say it. He looks really, really good. He looks fucking solid. He looks really solid across the board. He doesn't have any cheese moves that are really going to blow you away, but that is a solid character. 3 defense, 4 range, 4 speed, 2 power. So he's going to be a quick range character. Fear gauge, so he has a ramp or play style. So the longer it goes on, the more he'll ramp up and become better. I think he's a solid character. I think that's a solid fucking character. Is he going to be A tier, though? I kind of think he falls within the B tier. It's just like a solid unit. I don't know if it's Sagittarius. He seems A tier. He gets strong through fear. Yeah, so that's So that's the question, is how strong does he get through the fear? Because if he gains the fear, he could be really good. It depends what the damage increase we're going to see from the fear. Like if he starts popping the fuck off, he could easily. So I think, here's what I'm thinking. I think he's a B tier character. We'll put him here. I'd even put him top of B. Let's put him top of B. I think he's a B. I'm going to change the rankings a little bit. So we'll put these two next to each other, right? That way, they're both a little technique-oriented characters. These two are solid. I think Hisagi is going to be really, really like a solid fucking character that's going to be well-rounded, going to get better as the match goes on, has a good moveset that changes and keeps you guessing. I think he's a good character. All right. My boy, Ikaku. Let's take a look. I don't know how good Ikaku's going to be. I can see him not being great. The luckiest man in the Soul Society. Here we go. Signature stance. Oh, that's right. He's like a technique character. Again, initiate 3 types of attacks by inputting additional buttons. The attacks are a powerful sweep attack, a rush attack, and a counter attack that parries the opponents. He's going to be all about knowledge, Ikaku. He's going to be knowing like what your opponent's going to be doing and attacking from that. Let's see the Bankai, baby. F tier, no hair. We don't argue. We don't put that in there. We don't count for the lack of hair on the tier list. Riemann gauge appears, and the more the gauge turns red, the more damage it inflicts on the opponent. The Riemann gauge accumulates when attacking an opponent or receiving damage from. All right, so he has another gauge that he gets up. I mean, I don't know, boys. To me, I think that's an easy A. I think easy A with the stances and having to guess basically what move he's going to do next. And then he has another stance that changes the moves again. I think that's an easy A. And he seems really quick and really like up in your fucking face. Let's see what his stats are looking like. 14 total, high power, high speed, 222. That's a solid to me. I think that, I mean, that power and speed being really high, really fucking good. Fast melee combat, stance, after awakening, probably further buffs. Yeah, he seems like he's going to be really good. He's a rush down character. I think easy A. The match I saw looked like he had an insta-kill ultimate, but not sure. Oh, I bet if the gauge fills up, I bet it is. Chrome Dope is on top. I would put him probably, I think maybe between here. Do I think he's going to, I think he might be a little better than Kenpachi just for the speed. We'll put him right above his boy. I think so far what I've seen, Rukia's like ranging and zoning is pretty fucking good. So I really liked her kit. I think she's going to be really fast. So I'll keep it right here for now. Our A tier is looking stacked. All right. Speaking of Nnoitra, I think he's really good. We don't call Ikaku bald. We call him Krillin. That's crazy. I still argue Grimmjow's an S. Grimmjow's a high A tier, so I think that's fair. I think Nnoitra, from what I've seen of another match, is really good. I think he could be an S tier. Like, he's going to be the slow guy. Okay, let's read that again for a second. Taking stance, armor is added to flash attack, and special flash attack, line attack to interrupt the opponent's attack. He gains super armor, basically. He gets fucking super armor right there. When they use the side that slams down with great force, it will change it into an unblockable attack. So you can do it as a regular or charge into unblockable. He seems really like oppressive when he's in his awakening form. Really, really oppressive. I don't think that move is really incredible, but I think when his awakening activates, he's gonna be a fucking menace. Unblockables and super armor is crazy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he just looks really good. Just like from the small amount that we've seen, I think he's going to be really, really good. Let's pull up his stats here. So he's challenging to use, damn, 5 power, 5 defense. That's crazy. Yeah, I think he rocks it to the S tier. We'll put him at the bottom of the S tier. I think if you're landing hits, he's going to be really, really good. The super armor is incredible that he's going to be getting off that. So if he can get that, that's even crazier. I think he's easily an S tier. I think these are all pretty fucking solid so far. I think Yoruichi, I can maybe argue I would knock her down. But Nnoitra is going to be crazy. Halibel. Let's watch Halibel. He looks, well, first of all, Marhathor, welcome in. But he looks really good. His reach is low, but clearly not low. Yeah, I know. Once he awakenings, the reach is just gone. I didn't think Halibel looked very good when I watched this trailer the first time. She has a gauge as well. Accumulates when Halibel's attacks lands on the opponents. When the gauge accumulates over 50%, the attacking power increases. The performance of each move will be enhanced. The gauge will gradually decrease when an attack doesn't land. So she kind of wants the steamroll, right? Once it gets above 50%, the attacking power becomes stronger, and then if she stops landing attacks, it will start to gradually decrease. So she wants to combo you into oblivion. So she's poking there, right? So read what that just said. She's basically poking. So this is when she's far away and she doesn't want her gauge to start going down. She's trying to hit you with projectiles so she can keep her gauge up. Triple strike move that activates a long range slash. So if you hit that, it raises your gauge even higher.
With this power, I'll end it here. Hunt. Tiburon.
Performance enhanced by releasing Tiburon. By increasing attack, it would be easier to push through the opponent. Also, Halibel's weapon will change from a dagger to a longsword, and the reach will extend. So it's really hard, it's really hard to figure out what the strength of some of these characters are because we don't know how good they're going to be once their gauge fills up. Like, if it really does that much extra damage, then she could be really good, you know? 3 power, so she's very fast, which is weird. I would never have guessed that. 3 power, 5 speed, 2 range, 3 defense, 3 technique. So she pokes after awakening. So it's all about her gauge. Can she keep the gauge? She can maintain hitting attacks so that her gauge doesn't go back down. I think if you're able to make it so she loses her gauge, then it's done. She can't do anything else than that. Middle of the B tier. I'm looking at this list. I'm thinking she maybe goes pretty low. I would maybe put her right above Shinji because I think her gauge could be potentially really good. I put her right above Shinji. And you know what? I'm gonna knock down. I think that's fair. I like how the way that this looks. I like the way this list works. He's a high C, a low B. I'll put him at high C for Byakuya. I think Byakuya and Ichigo are both gonna be like your base characters that a lot of people are gonna play. Yeah, it's weird. So I think Leon, she has a poke so that if she is in the range scenarios, she can still poke and regain, like keep her gauge. But it's weird. Like, what do you want? Just another one, you know? Who am I going to play? I'm going to play Stark, and then I want to play Aizen really badly. I think it's far too early to rank these characters. It's almost an insult to say, oh, this character's obviously not balanced correctly. Well, I'm just saying, I can't know Marhathor. I have no idea because I don't know how the gauge works. So just based off of what I've seen and assuming the gauge is decent, I think it's fair. It's fair. And obviously, I think they're also going to balance the game, like almost instantly. They're going to change the balance of the game. So this is just based off of the character trailers. All right, my boy Stark. We love him. Let's see what we got. Based on Sam's biased opinions of the characters he likes. We'll see if that opinion holds true with this video right here, Vastamas. I don't know why my computer hates the start of these videos.
We get going, Lilinette? You can't run. Just preparing for the hunt.
Okay, so holding down input, Stark will accumulate his spiritual pressure, holding his gun at the ready in a normal state. Stark expands his spiritual pressure when activating dashing, quick attack, flash attack, and special move attack. It's important to secure spiritual pressure. So it's kind of like he's reloading his gun, basically. Sero automatic. So he steps back in a flash and fires a Sero. The number of Sero and the damages will increase according to the amount of Stark's spiritual pressure. So he basically what you want to do is Stark. Somebody comes to attack you. You wait till the last second, activate spiritual pressure move number 1, jump back, shoot the fuck out of him.
Let's fly. There. You can't dodge that.
Spark spiritual pressure will decrease little by little after activating until the spiritual pressure is decreased to 0. Stark will not expand his spiritual pressure when activating dashing quick. So basically, you activate this, you can then spam all of your moves really quickly because then it's just going down very slowly, right? So then you want to go ape shit. Like you activate this and you go in really hard. I saw someone who apparently already had the game say that they like Stark a lot more in his base form than the Awakening form because then he just becomes a sword character, you know? Enhanced by releasing Los Lobos. So here's the hard part with Stark, right? Los Lobos, he has to use his own HP, right? His own Kenpaku to activate his wolves. And also, it's a bit concerning that he got blasted so far back. You see how far back he got after he being hit by the wolves? That seems tough. Did Stark ever use Metroletta in any of his Keycon moves? That seems really, really tough. Well, you can see some of his Keycon moves here. All right, let's pull up the stats. Let's see what Stark's ranking here. Where's my boy? A tier max. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. He is 5 range, of course, because he has a fucking gun. 3 power, 3 speed, 3 technique, 1 defense. So he's gonna be a little bit of a glass cannon. He's got no fucking defensive moves on him. Not a single bit. So let's read here. A long range fighter. By using the 2 of us, Stark can remove his detrimental trade-off to fire multiple powerful Seros. The more Reiatsu that Stark has, the stronger, longer lasting, and numerous attacks he become. Once he's awakened, he becomes a close range fighter with mid-range and hybrid range capabilities. I don't know. I don't know. Like that's really hard to rank a character like that because oh man. First character to cover every range type: short range, mid range, long range, hybrid range. What are we looking like? Let's take a look at the list. Let's take a look. Did we miss Soi Fon? I feel like we missed Soi Fon. Am I wrong to put him in the B tier? I think he's like a utility, like a fringe character. I think he's in the B tier. He's the only guy in the game to sacrifice. I think that's going to be a big problem. I think that's going to be him sacrificing his own Kenpaku is going to be really, really hard. And he also is the person that he has to use his spiritual pressure. It depletes naturally from all of his regular moves. That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. I think we'll put him right here though. He's top of B tier, but I think he's a B tier, man. I think he's a B tier. I just think it's going to be if the moves that uses Kenpaku are too powerful, it's tough. It's tough. All right. Let's find Soi Fon here before we go on too far. I must have somehow perfectly skipped Soi Fon. Or she's not in the fucking playlist. Damn it, Bandai Namco. All right, hold on. Soi Fon. All right, here we go. Yep, confirmed. Didn't even put him in the Bleach Rebirth of Souls playlist. They should get Soi Fon an insta-kill move. Just really stay true to her character and just have a horrible time.
You won't be able to keep up.
An attack that says an Ankin flying that consumes an Ankin stock. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, she's right. I can't even keep up. I'm already not even reading. When activated while the Ankin stock is 0, it reloads the stock. Okay, got it. So you got to reload whatever you're throwing. Got it. Soi Fon instantly jumps in front of her opponent and attacks with a spinning kick. Holding input increases the number of attacks with maximum hold, changing the ability to Negeki Kisatsu. You win the battle when you hit... She does have an insta-kill move. You win the battle when you hit Negeki Kisatsu twice. Launch a Shitotsu Saden forward, and if it hits, Soi Fon strikes with a Hakudo surrounded by Kido. As a follow-up attack, holding the input will restrain the opponent for a longer period of time. That's crazy, dog.
You will die by my hand.
By activating incomplete Shunko, okay. She becomes fast as fuck. She's gonna be a menace. That's gonna be crazy. I didn't realize she literally has an instant, and it's not even like just win like that Kenpaku. Like you win the battle, like it's over. Like look at this, game over. I want to see the full combo stream. Like how hard is it to hit the full thing? It doesn't seem like it's gonna be that hard. Tournament ban for sure. Oh, I can see that. Will you be playing with a controller? Okay, every fighting game I play, tell me if this is the case. I've never played with a fighting stick. Haven't done it. My favorite controller of all time. What is your guys' favorite controller? My favorite controller of all time is the Xbox 360 controller. I fucking love the Xbox 360 controller. It's the right size for my big old fucking gorilla hands. I love that controller. So I play everything. If I use a controller, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. Xbox, specifically the Xbox 360. The Xbox One, they made it smaller. Xbox 360. My favorite controller is the keyboard. I beat Elden Ring with it. Wow, CPU, that's actually insane. The runner-up controller to that, and because I don't have a PS5, I cannot comment. The PS4 controller was very good. I think the PS4 controller it goes 360, PS4 controller. Was not a fan of the PS2 controller. 5 speed, 3 range, 1 defense, 4 technique. I don't know. She could be really fucking good because she has that insta-kill move. I think Soi Fon will be the character if you know you're playing against somebody new. You're going to play Soi Fon and ruin their day. Why no PS5? I just don't feel the need to have one. I have a computer, so I haven't bought one. Put her in D tier, so I already know exactly what I'm putting in D tier. Don't even worry. I think she goes right here. I think Soi Fon fits perfectly right there. I think she's going to be better than a lot of these people that are further down just because she's so fast. She's well-rounded. She has the insta-kill. I don't think she's going to do as much damage and be as much of a menace as these ones up here. I think Rukia so far out of everybody's kit, her ranged kit is crazy, which is why I like Rukia up here. And then these are obviously going to be very heavy mauler types that are going to fuck you up. I don't think we're going to have an F. I don't think there's going to be an F, unfortunately. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's check out the next one. I believe the next one we have coming up is Cayenne, correct? Cayenne Shiba. They liked him so much, they put him in here twice. The PS1 controller is better. Only directional arrows to move. Yeah, fuck that. Kill this when the game's not even out. We're going based purely off of the character trailer, Samuel. Now, I saw Cayenne fighting against an Uryu, was not impressed. While in current aura state, by landing stage, remove tumbling current or spiritual pressure move Sore Suiha to the opponent during the state. The number of hits, amount of damage, and the guard gauge depletion will increase. So basically, he becomes stronger and he fucks up the opponent more. It makes it harder to guard against Cayenne. He attacks your feet, does a raising slash. I really wish they just added Audinyeto straight up. I think Audinyeto, like, let me be that giant squid monster, dog. Let me fuck someone up. Okay, hold up. Let's read that again. There's no big change in Cayenne's movement, but it's easier to maintain current aura state longer. He will stab attack by using his reach like in his normal state. That move where he slams the ground with the water and he's able to turn that into a combo is pretty good. I just feel like for Cayenne, it's so hard. Cayenne has no moves that we've seen, aside from when he was Adenyeto, okay? He's got no moves. He doesn't have anything. Let's see what his stats are. I bet he's a solid all-arounder. He's a simple character. 15 total stats, though. That makes him better than some of the other crew. 2 technique, 3. So he's very well-rounded. He's a little bit faster. Lance Morant deals more guard gauge damage. So he's going to be a character, if you block a lot, it's going to be really hard to play against Cayenne because he's going to be constantly breaking your guard. It's a good thing they didn't add Adenyeto. Waste of a slot. I don't think it's a waste. I think Cayenne should have been in the game, but we should have got some other characters as well if we were going to add Cayenne, you know? Cayenne is a very big part of the story. Cayenne gets referenced. Still in 1,000-Year Blood War, we're still getting flashbacks of fucking Cayenne. He's probably B tier if I had to guess. I don't think he could be that bad. He looks good for rushing, keeping the pressure. Cayenne is popular. Yeah, Cayenne is super popular in Japan. They always are bringing up how much they love Cayenne, how much they love all the scenes that Cayenne was in, how much it affected them. They love Cayenne. I think Cayenne is at least a B. I think he's got a solid kit. And I think it's going to be brutal with Cayenne that he's going to be breaking your guard the whole time. I think right there, we put him top of B. I think he's going to be a solid fucking character that's going to be a menace. It's just going to be so on top of you. Ikaku mentions Cayenne. That's why Sam is glazing. Yeah, of course. Less screen time, but less screen time. No way, mid B? I don't think mid B. I think with his guard breaking going to be happening constantly once you fill up the guard, he's going to be really good. He's going to be really, really good. I think he's top of B. I think he's better. I think he looks better than Stark. He looks better than Shuhei. Looks better. I think he's got it. And these are a bunch of utility characters. So I think he's up there. The last one. He can get poked out. That is true. That is a good point, William. But I think we're going to keep him high B. As Urahara, I mean, he will be higher than you put him. No, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. All right. Do we even have a character trailer? Dangai Ichigo character trailer. Here we go. Ichigo Kurosaki, final. Cayenne must be in a lot of Japanese fan fiction. I mean, you're not wrong. Dangai is actually no awakening and fast and blockable. Yeah, I think he's going to be really good. And a single destructive blow, the end of a substitute Soul Reaper. An unguardable attack that cleaves forward while spinning upon any performance flow. That is crazy. While his left hand is ready, he instantly moves behind the opponent's slashes. He's got a full screen counter that he could go right behind you. Unblockable attack.
Something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes. Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
He's so like mellow, like he's just so over it. It's actually fucking hilarious. There is no awakening in Ichigo Kurosaki. The first and second Kikon moves do not destroy the Kenpaku, but he can win by hitting the third Kikon move. The performance of each skill increases with the number of hits. That is crazy. You know, in a way, this character might be the best one to learn because they have no awakening. Their moves don't change. They're the same character all the way through. You just have to learn that. There's nothing else you need to learn. You just got to learn Dangai Ichigo, and that's it. That's crazy. We don't have stats for him, unfortunately. I mean, he immediately has to be S tier. Like, there's just, but okay, gentlemen, where does he go in this S tier? Does he go above Ulquiorra and Uryu? He can win. Like, brother just wins. Yeah, he's crazy. Do we just assume he's going to be the most broken character ever? Search up on the official Japanese. He has 19 total. All right, let's pull it up. Bleach Rebirth of Souls JP. Let's see, I've been here before. Cool. Character. There he is. Damn. Okay. Is it action features? Learn more. Oh, here we go. All right. Ease of use is a 4-star. Dang. He's not fucking around. That's crazy. A 5, a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 2. Damn. He's going to be so good. I heard his ultimate prevents rebirth. Does it say you just win? Wait, that might actually be true. But he can win by hit. Yep, that's true. That's true. That's crazy. He just wins. So if you have your like Xyalopero and you're fighting against fucking Dangai Ichigo, you're roasted. It's over. It's just fucking game over. Fucking Xyalopero has 5 Kenpachi to start with. He's just done. He's just done. That's tough. Counter to Aizen, that is crazy. All right, we'll throw him at the front. It's the only thing that's right. All right. Do we change, boys? Listen. We'll stand up. This is the final tier list. I will now hear, as the judge, the jury, and the executioner, are we changing any of this? Do we want to change? What do you guys think? Are we changing any of this list? What's up, Ranesh? Let still equals Mugetsu. I think this list looks pretty good. Dangai drops down a bit because the unlock condition is the I don't think we take that in. Tosen might be underrated. You think Tosen is not deserving of a D? I propose us watching the Grimmjow versus Ichigo match. I think you'll put him higher. You think I'll put Grimmjow higher if we watch the match? I don't know. I feel pretty good with this ranking. I do. Urahara higher than Xyalopero. You think? I'll beat you with Kaname. No, it's crazy. Base Ichigo is still better than some major characters. Nah, don't. It's basically dude going against a bot. It's not a good stat for. We're going to leave it here. It's not out yet. I think it comes out in 5 hours. Gen, you think should be a little higher. I could see putting Gen a little bit higher than the technique characters. Like I would be okay with pumping Gen to here. I think I'm okay with him jumping those characters. Because from what I would go like that, right? Xyalopero is super technique heavy. I think that's fair. I would put Shinji a little higher. Shinji higher than Halibel, right? At least. I think that's fair. Shinji's at least higher than Halibel. Chad being the strongest A tier. Chad is a boxer, dog. In the beginning of the trailer, Chad was jumping somebody. Oh, I can't play it because it has that song in it, but Chad was crazy. Tosen a little bit. Listen, do we just eradicate the D tier? Here. There. That's our list. There's nobody that we think is an F tier that looks absolutely unplayable. Chad was jumping the fuck. Okay, just mute the song. All right, I got you. Right. You've countered me already. Hold on. Reverse Fate, this one right here. Grimmjow higher than Chad. You think Grimmjow higher than Chad? Our boy. Bargon looks unplayable. Yeah, I bet maybe they couldn't just figure out like what would be a good move. Sorry, my thing always fucking lags right at the start of this. I have no idea why. Are the ones at DNC? I bet they can. This might not be the trailer I was thinking of. I think it's the one with the opening song. Let's see if my boy Chad's in here at all. Yeah, right here. Look at him go, dog. Chad is a boxer, man. He's comboing like crazy. Listen, I'm putting Chad top of the A. Straight up. Top of the A. Grimmjow might be a little better. Grimmjow's probably a faster version than Chad. But he looks pretty fucking good. A bargain did get added since he has no VA. Chad's animation is sick. Chad looks fucking cool. I want to learn Chad also. Grimmjow got better combos. I don't know. Chad hitting the Sonic Sway. Yep. 100%. I think Rangiku should be top of C or low B. Top of C or low B. Okay. I agree with that. I would almost even do like a little something like this. I think that's totally fair. I'm happy with those rankings. What's up, John? Welcome back. Mayuri's poison condition doesn't do damage, just makes him do more damage. See, that's weird. I thought it would do more damage. Back after working more on the website, I hope you added Dangai Ichigo because it's not on there. So now we're just moving Byakuya down. Well, he's right next to the other Ichigo. You know, they're both probably great starter characters. They're really good. All right. Well, I think this is it. I think this is perfect. Mayuri's in damage over time like it should be. I'm really pleased with this. Might drop Yamamoto. I think the list is good. I think they have the reawakenings, the insta kills. Honestly, Soi Fon, I think you could argue for being a little bit higher. I think that could happen. How is Chad this high? Chad is a boxer, dog. He's a boxer. I think these are all good. Yoruichi might be too high, but otherwise good. Okay, I can see that argument as well. I can see Yoruichi falling back down to where Soi Fon is. Damage over time is annoying. I'm not upset. It is annoying, but you would just assume that a poison would be damage over time as well. But guess not. Chad can never lose. My boy Chad, never lose. Okay. We love Chad. All right, you guys, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I have to work today if you guys haven't caught on, so I won't be here to play Rebirth of Souls with you guys. I'm incredibly sorry, but you guys enjoy the game for me. I'm sure you guys will have a great time. We'll be back doing more streams. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be back with some more live streams. If you guys haven't already joined the Discord, the link for that should be in the description. I know a lot of you guys are already in there. It's the best Discord you could join. Check it out, and then, of course, subscribe, and make sure you guys turn on the bell so you guys know when we go live next. That's it. I ain't got nothing else for you guys. We'll go full webcam here so you guys can really appreciate my nice background. Where would you put you, Pythes, and Jose on the list? Me at the top, Pythes mid-tier, Jose F-tier, obviously. All right. Good night, everybody. You guys who are playing today, hey, I'm jealous of you. I'm super jealous. Enjoy the game. I will see you guys around. I'll be active in Discord. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out. That was our ultimate Bleach tier list. That's it. Let's wrap it. Bye, everyone.